Hey everybody, welcome back live at Drew's House Joppa Afternoon Drive. Hope everybody is doing well out there, enjoying the spring into summer weather, because now we're going all full steam towards the summer. Very excited. That means actually these kids are out of school pretty soon. I am joined by the Newburyport High School theater kids. How are you guys?
Good. Doing good.
Good. All right, let's meet you. Some of you are return acts on the show, but let's go this way, and we'll introduce yourself. And I don't know, you can say something fun. What grade you are? Give me something.
Cool. My name's Lizzie Homer. I'm a senior. Yeah, that's good.
Very good.
I'm Lily, and I'm a sophomore.
Hello, my name is Alex.
Nothing fun, Alex? You got
Just like to have a good time.
First time on the show for you, right?
Yeah, first time.
In the back?
I'm Cassidy. I'm a senior.
I'm Nora. I'm a freshman.
I'm Bay, and I'm also a freshman.
Was it Bay?
Yeah.
This is your first time on too, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Very good. Well, good to have you guys all in. Big weekend for you here, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got.
Yeah, definitely.
What's the show we've been working on?
Into the Woods.
All right.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Is it there? Final preps being made or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in Tech Week now, so final push.
Okay. Tech Week means final push?
That's like the last week
Okay.
of rehearsals before opening night.
Oh, what do you do? Like final full show run-throughs and
Yeah,
stuff?
we're running the show every single night. We're getting notes and fixing and
Okay.
doing different hairstyles and different makeup and putting the lights in the. We have music from the pit, live music, and we have a huge pit this time too. So it's all putting all the puzzle pieces together.
Nice. So you're all working hard. Anybody lack of sleep here? Is that
Oh
happening?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You bet.
Definitely, 100%.
All right, Bae, you haven't been on before, Bae. What's your role here with the show?
I'm Jack, so if you know the fairy tale Jack and the Beanstalk, I'm him.
Oh, okay. That's a big part. How's that going?
It's awesome. It's been the best first experience with high school theater I could have ever asked for.
Okay.
Like, all my castmates have been great supporting me. It's awesome.
I would say that if they were all here too. Would you say, are you a freshman?
Yeah, I'm a
okay.
freshman.
So this is your first taste of it all?
Mhm.
What made you get into it?
I've been doing theater since 6th grade. My mom convinced me to start, and I just fell in love with it. I haven't stopped doing it since.
So you always knew you were going to do the high school theater?
Yeah.
All right, Nora, right? You've been on before?
Yes. I
Okay,
have.
cool. So welcome back. What's your role here with the show?
So I'm Little Red Riding Hood, as in the Little Red Riding Hood with the wolf. So yeah, it's been fun.
Anything different about this go around, this show than past theater experiences you guys have had?
Well, yeah, I haven't ever sung with a live pit before, so that's
Oh.
been very different, and I've definitely loved that.
Yep.
The character's different. Obviously, I'm playing like a little kid, so that's been a different acting challenge for me. This is my first high school musical.
Yeah.
I've done the plays, but this is my first musical, and it's just been really fun.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, you're playing a little kid. That is kind of a unique thing, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely very different.
Yeah. It was Cassidy, right, in the back?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I did okay with names then. Very good. What do you got going on with this play? Musical.
I'm playing the witch.
Oh.
Technically the witch from like Rapunzel's original story in the Grimm's fairy tales.
Oh, all right. How's that going for you?
It's going really well. It's very fun. Very difficult.
Yeah. What part? A lot of lines or?
It's really hard just because of the costuming.
Oh,
it
they
gets-
do you roll up?
yeah, it gets very hot and very stressful to perform with all of it on.
Oh, okay. Very good. So is that the most done up costume on the?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say so,
Definitely.
yeah.
All right, so we're putting a lot of work into you there. Very good. Alex, what do your role?
My role is Cinderella's prince from the
nice.
fairy tale Cinderella,
Yeah.
obviously.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah,
huh?
exactly.
How's that going for you?
It's really good. I don't think I've ever been a part of a musical like this special ever before. I've been in Fiddler on the Roof, as well as Legally Blonde, but this one kind of just strikes a different nerve
Gotcha.
for me. Just all the different themes that we incorporate into the musical have been really, really special. And it's also a fun role to play as well.
Legally Blonde was last year, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. I remember you guys came in for that. How'd that go? Was that a good result?
Yeah,
That was a lot of
definitely.
fun.
Super good.
Amazing.
All right, good. Lily, what's the who do you play?
I play Cinderella.
Okay.
Cinderella, obviously. Yeah.
Pressure? No, any pressure being Cinderella?
Yeah. Honestly, a lot, but
Yeah.
it's been a dream role for a long time, so I'm just really happy that I get to play her. So, yeah.
Awesome. And last but not least, Liz, you've been here. You've been here a couple times. Right?
I've been here a few times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm a familiar face.
Yeah, I think she's got an office in the back now. What do you play in this musical?
So my role is the baker's wife, and
Yeah.
my role, along with my co-star, but it's not really a movie,
Yeah.
the baker, we kind of tie all of these different fairy tales together. The plot is that we are trying to have a child, but in order to do this, we have to break the curse that the witch, our neighbor, has set on us. So we
okay.
have to seek out these different characters from these fairy tales to get these objects to get our wish. And all the characters have their individual wishes that they're trying to get. So my role is kind of just tying everything together and creating this world in the woods.
Okay, very good. Friday night show, one show?
Yes, we have one show Friday night, 7 p.m.
Okay, and then what does the weekend bring?
So weekend we have a show on Saturday. Is that 7 p.m.?
I believe it's
Yeah.
7
7
p.m.
p.m.?
Yeah.
And then do any of you guys want to talk about next week?
Yeah. And then Thursday, the following week,
Yeah.
I believe it's at 5 p.m., right?
Yeah.
And then Friday and Saturday. Actually, no, Friday it's going to be at 7 p.m. And then Saturday we have a matinee at
Okay.
2 p.m.
Oh, so you guys are extending that into 2 weeks. Is that different?
Yeah.
Do you always do that?
We always do that.
You do? Okay. It seems like a long time to be in character, kind
Yeah,
of. But
you bet.
is there a part of that? Do you guys like take some of it home? Like you always just like reciting lines and like.
It's always in our minds, I think, you know, all the
Yeah.
characters.
Does it stick with you even when it's gone? Like, do you?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I know, like, all the roles I've played in the past, I always, you know, they never leave my mind.
Legally Blonde is still like randomly coming up in your life.
Yeah, occasionally.
Yeah, that's funny. I imagine it does. You put so much time and effort into it. How were the crowds last year? Did you get like good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of like pressure when you start. I mean, the high school plays and musicals are always, you know, that's a big deal. So like, you do get crowds that maybe you're not used to.
Yeah.
Is that exciting? Mostly exciting, nerve-wracking, all the above?
A little scary, but it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Legally Blonde was super popular last year because it's such a big name.
Yeah.
So we're hoping with this show, people saw the talent from the fall and the last year, and they come and see this because I know Into the Woods is not as popular as some of the other ones may have been in terms of pop culture.
Yeah. Nora, you said you were singing?
Me?
Yeah,
Yes.
you said you have. How many singing roles are there?
Pretty
They're
much
all-
everyone.
Everyone sings.
So everybody, I know it's a musical, but every single person sings.
Yep.
Yeah, at some point.
Wow, that's it. Maybe we should practice. No, I'm just kidding. Is it all individual parts or like a lot of group efforts or mostly group efforts? Mixed bag.
A mostly individual show, I would say.
Yeah.
There's not, we don't really have a big ensemble, and there's not that many ensemble pieces. But when we do have an ensemble piece, it really makes a really, really cool song.
So everybody sings, and is that because there is a difference between like singing and like acting, right? It's
Yeah.
it's a kind of a whole different level of nerves, right? Especially if you're not like a trained singer, which maybe some of you are, I don't know, but it is a little bit different. I can imagine that being a lot of pressure. Everybody's doing good with it.
Yeah. Everybody's fantastic.
Yeah.
Very good. Keeping the even if they're not, we're gonna say we are. That's good. What's the how do you deal with the those big crowds? Is it like you just kind of stick together as a unit up there? You know, we've been through this. Trust your game plan. Anybody want to take that one?
I mean, I think we all just share the bond of loving what we do and
Yeah.
loving musical theater for what it is. So when we see these crowds, I think we all just take a deep breath, focus on what we know, and we just take it step by step and scene by scene and see where it leads us.
And practice makes perfect, right? You've been through it a million times.
Yeah.
And actually, you know, you still have some hours before the Friday night show. You're going to be through it a million more times, right?
Yep.
When does he? Who's in charge? Who's the director?
Stephanie Phillips.
Okay, that's the teacher in the school too, or
Yeah.
yeah. So that's the. Is she the one that kind of pulls the plug and says, you know what, we're good to go, no more rehearsal, we're in? Or,
I guess, but I think her mentality is that there's always more we can fix. I mean,
Yeah.
nothing is perfect. So even if we're in a really, really good spot, say like right now, which we are, she's always looking for that extra thing to tweak. How can we make this line more powerful? How can we make this scene more emotional? So, I mean, is there ever a perfect production? Probably not.
No.
But,
Usually at the high school level, I think you're all doing a lot of like multitasking too, right? There's some behind the scenes
Yeah,
stuff too, and
definitely.
you're running around like crazy. Is that the case here?
Yeah, there's so much of like the musical that the audience doesn't even see. They just see the finished product, but
Yeah.
what they don't know is all the stuff that goes on that they don't see, which is a lot.
Let's go to the back row a little bit. Was any behind the scenes stuff that you guys have kind of taken pride in doing here?
I spent a lot of time painting a lot of the set. A lot of painting rocks.
Did you paint in your witch costume?
No.
No. So a lot of the painting is you?
Yes, and my G Block classmates, who many of them are also in the show.
Oh, okay. Good collaborative effort. Anybody else? That's a good one. Painting.
I'm not sure if this is really what you meant, but I had to meet with a trainer and learn how to do aerial silks.
Wow.
Because I have to climb up into the rafters of the theater.
No way.
As on the beanstalk. So we're using aerial silks as the beanstalk, and I had to get trained by a professional to learn how to do that.
That's kind of cool. That is exactly what I was looking for, or something like that. Yeah.
We didn't talk about that one.
Yeah. The how much training?
Just like 2 hours.
2 hours? Now
Yeah.
you can do anything now. You can climb.
Yeah.
Was it intense or just more like kind of mechanical?
It wasn't too intense because I'm not doing any like flips or tricks or anything.
Yeah.
I'm
You could. No, just kidding.
I mostly just needed to learn how to climb up properly and put myself in a footlock so I don't fall 30 feet.
Yeah.
Because that wouldn't be great.
Yeah, it would hurt the whole vibe of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Who was the teacher?
I think her name's Mackenzie. Yeah.
Mackenzie? Okay.
Yeah, we outsourced her from like a company. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So
They
she-
brought in a professional
Yeah.
for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, cool. That's a good little learning experience. How's he doing with it? The rest of the crew? Is he
Amazing.
seems
Great,
all
great.
right.
Doing
Picked it
good.
up super
I could
quick.
never do that.
Yeah.
A lot of strength you need for that. A lot of arm strength.
So you said 30 feet high?
Probably. What do you guys? How tall do you think the theater is? From the stage to where I
I
am.
should know this.
I like don't like
tall.
heights. I bet I
Tall.
wouldn't like that.
It's probably about 30 feet from the stage to the rafters where I hang out. But I'm over top of the bridge, so it's probably more like 20 feet.
Okay. All right. Very good. Well, I'm glad we stumbled upon that little part of it. How about the with all these late nights? Is like you're probably spending way too much time together, right?
All the
Is-
time.
All the time. You guys like literally dinners at the place and
Yep.
All of it.
Yeah.
Taco night.
Family dinners and
how late do you stay there till?
10.
10 p.m.
10 p.m. That's like the max. They send you home at 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a long day, and you go right from after school.
yes.
Yep.
That's like a work day for most people.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Is it always at this point? Is it more fun because you're starting to see the finished product, whereas maybe the beginning's a grind, or do some of you kind of like that grind when you're putting it together?
I think it's kind of a mix of
Yeah.
Yeah.
fun
Yeah.
and just trying to grind everything out. I think in the beginning it's also still a mix because it's fun because you're finally getting to put your feet on the stage and give those lines and work with other people. But now it's so magical to see everything come together. But
Yeah.
it's definitely still always working, making sure you're getting your lines and your timing and really polishing up.
Yeah, because how does it work? Do you come into these? It's not like you come to these plays and say maybe you should be this person. It's kind of assigned to you already, or you already have a good idea what you're going to be.
We got our cast list like 2 days before Christmas. So
wow.
we've known
Yeah.
our parts for a very long
We've been
time.
sitting
2 days
for a
before
very long time.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's something. I don't think I realized that. So you've been thinking about it this whole time.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It's been in the
5
making for all those months. Yep.
Yeah.
5-6 months later, you get the payoff.
Right.
Is it kind of I was thinking it's kind of almost like it's like your Super Bowl for like a sports analogy. Is it kind of it's almost too short? Like you'd almost want to roll this out for like 2 months and like do a bunch of shows after all this work, or
Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, it's like as you said,
Yeah.
we've been doing this for 5 to 6 months, which
Yeah.
is almost twice as long as like a regular sports season. So
that's true. For you, you're probably sick of it at this point.
I mean,
No.
we all love it.
Yeah. But no, I get that too. It's probably the right. And if you put in more shows at the end, then it might sour it too. It's like kind of
Exactly.
nice that there's their emphasis on these shows, which is good. Okay, so what's would a show on this Friday night, when people go to see one of the last ones in a week? Do you foresee changes? Does that ever happen during the releasing of these shows? Do you say, you know what, with the live crowd, maybe this works a little better this way? Does that happen?
I
Yeah.
think it's easier to find comedic moments once you have a crowd. So sometimes
yeah.
you can play those a little bit differently, maybe give it more time or more emphasis. I think one of the really fun things about performing for a live audience for the first time is you get to figure out what's funny. Because you've been performing it with your castmates for so long that you're kind of used to it.
Yeah.
But you're like, oh, these people have heard this for the first
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to see.
Who delivers a lot of the comedy lines? Or at least what you think are comedy lines.
I feel like Lizzie and Alex
Yeah.
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 We have a
both
moment.
deliver a lot of funny lines.
Yeah.
What's the moment? You wanna can you show me? Can I get a sneak?
Well, I guess the idea is that anything, when you're in the woods,
Yeah.
anything can happen.
Right.
I mean, just because the baker's wife has a husband doesn't mean that she's not up for the taking. So, I mean, I guess people will just have to come see and find out what that means.
Crazy.
well delivered. Very happy I asked that question.
But yeah, there's a lot of other comedic moments. My other castmate, who's Rapunzel's prince,
Yeah.
we're two brothers, and we kind of just say some silly things, make some jokes, because both our love interests just have no interest in us at first. So we bond on that kind of sadness.
Male loneliness.
Yeah.
The loneliness. All right, very good. Well, that's perfect. I'm excited for you guys to get those reactions then. Yeah, because I mean, you probably do it if you're running through this for the 100th time. Like even the people, you guys probably laughed the first time. You're like, I've heard it. Yeah. You know. So it's exciting to get some new faces, right? That's the cool part. All right, what else is going on with school these days? Is it you're like out soon, right? It's happening quickly.
So seniors, we're done.
Who are the seniors again? Raise your hand in this group. 3 of you. Okay.
Yeah. So we're done with classes on May 16th.
All right.
So we pretty much closed the
Senior
show.
slide.
We have a week in it. Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, it's sliding.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
yet.
Maybe. No.
we have AP tests next week too.
Okay.
So we'll be performing and studying and doing all that academic stuff. So that'll be a little hectic. But
Cool. What was it like being seniors here this time around and being kind of I don't know, people are looking up to you on this cast?
With this show, it's like actually really like heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
Like it's
Extremely.
really sad to be like the older people in the cast for this show because it's such a special show.
Yeah.
And some of these songs have such deep meanings. Like, I mean, there's a song called "No One Is Alone," so like having like the passing the torch almost, because one of the other seniors, Evan, sings to Bay, who's a freshman, about how you're not alone and there's always going to be people there with you. So it's kind of
Aw.
like really, it's really
Yeah.
emotional in
It's
a sense.
adorable.
It's definitely bittersweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
and
those
you're,
songs.
You're all thinking about it being the last one too as seniors, right?
Yeah.
It's like no crying on the show. No, I don't care. You can cry. That is very nice, though. It's it is cool because I remember you guys had seniors that were big role models for you too, right?
Yeah.
So it's different being in this. How'd they doing as seniors in this play?
They're the best.
Best seniors ever.
Best seniors ever.
Aww.
Oh, that is very nice. A lot of love in this room. Very good. Again, this is the Newburyport High School theater kids here getting ready for their big run of shows. It starts tomorrow night. Again, the Friday night show of Into the Woods is 7 p.m.?
7
Yep.
p.m.
All right. So, and you can walk up and get tickets too, right? So if you're not prepared for it and just happen to stumble along this show, go in and go check it out, which is very exciting. It is a school day today. How are you all here?
Our teachers
wanna
are
be
very
here.
nice people.
Look, getting lax over there at Newburyport.
Our teacher is our theater director right now.
Oh,
So
all right.
she was like,
Yeah.
Go promote the show.
Yeah.
Be here for practice later. That's very good. Excellent. All right. Cool. Teacher as well too.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right. Has it been the same theater director the whole time?
So yeah, for this year it's been Miss Phillips for the whole time. Last year we had Mrs. Zaleski, but she has moved to Georgia, and now taking her place is actually one of the Moholland teachers, Miss Rico.
Okay.
She is taking the role as music director alongside Gina McKeown, who is not in the school system, but she's worked with a lot of us individually, so she's helping with all the music, and she's actually playing in the pit too, so she's been a
Oh.
huge help.
How many people are in the pit?
It's like 10.
At least
Oh, yeah.
10.
Yeah.
Is it like the best of the best band members?
It's
or-
mostly students.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got some
That's what I
students,
mean,
we got some
student-
Oh, yeah.
teachers,
Some
we have
other
other adults
people
from
with
the
the system.
community.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, it must be cool having them there. Huh? It's a different
Yeah.
aspect of. Did you know it was going to be a musical on Christmas when you got this?
Yeah, we knew what we were auditioning for.
Okay.
They announced it. Was it like June of last year?
Yeah.
So
So
we've
we
been-
party.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, at the
always
cast party.
always looking ahead to the next thing. Huh? It's
Yeah.
crazy. With
Always.
the theater.
Yeah.
Do you already know what next year's is?
Not
No.
yet.
No,
We're
Okay.
gonna find out in
We'll find
June.
out.
Okay, it's always June. Always the same.
Always the cast party at the end of the musical, because the
always the
musical actually, the musical is usually at the last like theater event, right?
Yeah.
Of the year. So we have a cast party after that where they announce the play and the musical for the following year.
Gotcha. All right, since we almost cried, this will be fun. Let's go seniors. Say we'll start with you in the back because I think we almost had the tears earlier. So why not start there, Cassidy? How about the? What is the best thing about this? Or what's the best thing you've learned about being in the theater over the years here at Newburyport High School? What has it taught you?
Not to feel. Don't be scared of looking stupid.
Yeah.
If you look stupid, you're doing something right. And if you look stupid, no one's gonna care. No one really cares that much.
Yeah.
From the witch. Seniors, or either one.
Alex, you want to take this?
Why not? So for me, I am relatively new to the whole theater thing. My first show was 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
And before that, I was always involved in sports. I played tennis, soccer, all those sports. In it was a very competitive environment with everybody trying to be better than everyone else. But when I started to be a part of the theater community, everybody was very just down to earth and very easy to relate with one another, very open about each other, a very supportive environment. So I guess over the years, my favorite part of this theater department is just the love that we share for what we do and the support that we give one another when things might not go right.
Nice.
Yeah, and then something I've taken away is the importance of communication and that kind of skill, because theater is all about communicating with your cast members on stage and off stage, and also communicating with the audience. So you're telling the story, but you're also working together as a team to make it believable and have other people feel emotions in the room that you're in.
Yeah.
So I think a huge part of this is working with one another, building trust, and kind of creating those relationships, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
And this year especially, we worked on building relationships across all grades. I think in past years it's felt a little disconnected between seniors and freshmen and like upperclassmen and underclassmen, but this year we've really worked towards making it a huge community, so we all can have the utmost amount of trust and communication when it comes to this production.
It must make it easier when somebody's having like a bad day too, right? Because like we all have them. You're bound just numbers wise. Somebody must be edgy and be off one day. It must be
Yeah.
easier to like talk through stuff and figure it out, right? When you're that close. All right, very good. Now to the non-seniors in the room. What? Let's keep flattering the seniors. What's the best thing about this group of seniors? Bae, we'll start with you.
They're just so like supportive in like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but I felt so connected. Like I didn't know most of them. Like
Yeah.
I knew the names of a few of them just because my brother's in their grade. My brother's also a senior. But they've just made me feel so engaged and connected with everyone else, and they've really helped build the community.
Nice. Good answer.
Yeah, I agree. I came in and I did the fall play, and I just immediately felt that they were trying to make a connection, and I really appreciated it.
Yeah.
Because I haven't had the best times with like making friends and stuff. So they just, from the moment that I stepped into that auditorium, they just made me feel like I was part of the group. And it has really just been the greatest experience, and I'm so sad that they're leaving.
All friends for life now, right?
Yeah, just so like supportive and uplifting. Just the best role models. I just really look up to all of them, and even like last year when they were juniors, like it was yeah, it's just so sad that they're leaving, but yeah.
No. Well, they do have to leave. Another chapter. A college. Any college theater thoughts?
I mean, definitely interested in continuing it.
I'll talk to you down the line. I'm talking to the seniors.
I'd feel so sad if it just like
Yeah.
all stopped. You know, I feel like if that happened, like a part of me would be missing. So
Yeah.
So you hope to, yeah?
yeah.
Cool. You?
I'm gonna continue to do theater in college.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna major in it.
There are a lot of distractions in college.
But but I do think that it will be something I do throughout my entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can always go back to it too.
Yeah, I'm also not majoring in theater, but I think it would be really fun to do things like improv groups and maybe like an a cappella team or a chorus of some sort. So
Awesome.
always finding those little aspects of how to be involved.
All right, cool. And for the other three, we'll see you back on here next year. Rapid fire down the show, okay? I think you three have all done this before, right? Excuse me. I keep coughing. The pollen is in the air. Anybody else have bad allergies here?
Yep.
Yep.
Brutal. Oh my goodness, it's been like a horrible season for me. All right, rapid fire. Let's go, Alex. We'll start with you, and we'll kind of go like this.
Okay.
So you have the tough spot. You got to answer first. It's the same question
All
for
right.
everybody. So just rapid fire go through. All right. Favorite food?
I'd go hamburgers.
Sushi.
Mac and cheese.
Pizza.
Shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie.
I was gonna say all different answers. Okay. Favorite TV show?
I'll go with Friends.
Glee.
Gilmore Girls.
Seinfeld.
Glee.
Adventure Time.
All right. Very good. The funniest person on set, like behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. Oh my God.
Let me think here.
Doesn't have to be in the room.
Okay. So, on the crew or in the cast? Because
the whole
thing.
Whole thing.
Oh my gosh. I mean, there's so many.
There you go.
I'll go with, JJ Rodriguez has some pretty funny remarks.
All right, JJ Rodriguez.
I'll say Eden Harding.
I was gonna
Her
say.
too. I was
Ian
thinking about her
Harding,
as well.
too.
You guys all say that? Okay. So well, it was JJ was the first.
JJ, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So all right, we'll have to. Congratulations to you guys. You're making people laugh. That's very nice. Are they in the show?
Yes.
What do they play?
He's Cinderella's prince.
JJ.
Oh no, sorry. Cinderella's prince. Rapunzel's prince.
Rapunzel's prince. And Ian was
Eden's on costume.
Ethan or Ian?
Eden.
Eden. Okay.
Yeah.
Neither one. Eden. Very good. Okay. Back to rapid fire. Here we go. Favorite play or musical besides one you've done?
I'll go with Rent.
Rent.
Sweeney Todd.
Besides one, my go-to is Into the Woods. Waitress.
Okay.
Ooh.
Tick tick boom.
Ooh, that's good.
very
I'm
good.
doing both of my favorite musicals right now, so I'm gonna say Mamma Mia.
All right.
Sweeney Todd or falsettos.
Okay.
Also,
Very good. Easy one. Summertime activity. Favorite summertime activity. It's coming quick.
Go to the beach.
I like that.
Hang out with friends.
Doing something outside, surfing, hiking, any of that.
Surfing. You surf?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I do.
My birthday.
Your favorite activity is your birthday?
Yeah, celebrating with my friends.
Okay. Yeah, that we'll go with
yeah,
that.
that sounds a little bit better. On the beach, going up to the beach.
Beach.
Nature, outside.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of that around here. Trails and what beach you guys go to? Do you go to Plum Island or?
Plum Island.
Salisbury.
There's a lot in this area.
Dennis.
Yeah.
Hampton, Seabrook. I grew up at Seabrook Beach, so.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, there's a lot of options around here, which is nice living in this neck of the woods. All right, final one. Picture like the 7th, 8th grader coming up, thinking about you guys. What would be the best advice to them if they're thinking about possibly getting into the theater?
I would just say, just be brave, and if you're interested, don't hesitate. Just take that step and go audition, because
Yeah.
there's a good chance you won't regret it.
Brave is a good one because you do have to be brave. I give you guys a lot of credit for being up there. Like, this is easy. I talk into this thing, and like, it's different when you have actual, real human beings
For sure.
looking
Yeah.
at you. You know, it's a whole different kind of nervousness. So there's a level of courage there you guys all have. Sorry, keep going.
I just say be confident.
Yeah.
Go for it. It's definitely worth it. It might seem like a lot, but the people that you'll meet lifelong friends. So
Yep.
yeah, definitely worth it.
I'm going to say, don't worry about what other people think. If you do a great job and you're able to do what you're passionate about, other people will feel that and they'll be passionate with you.
Good life and theater lesson. Yeah.
Be bold, make big choices, and be yourself.
Yeah. And celebrate birthdays hard.
This is specifically to my 8th grade brother who's convinced he's never going to do theater again. If you don't try something, you're going to regret. Like, especially in high school, you're
Yeah.
going to regret not doing it later in life.
Yep. Good connection there.
It's just such a great way to make a community and make new friends. High school can be really difficult when you first get up here. It's a lot, and this is theater's a really good opportunity to have a place for self-expression and creativity and making friends.
I thought you were going to cry again. Cassidy, very nice. The witch is so sensitive back there. Huh? Very cool. All right, the Newburyport High School Theater kids here. Into the Woods is the show. You can catch the first one tomorrow, Friday, if you're gonna go for it. And then there's other shows too. Again, we're doing Friday, Saturday, and the next week Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
That's
and
right.
Go check your scheduling and
Be there.
Too. Here's one. Should we do? I think we did this last time. Is it possible to get like a sample of the something that you're all a part of, or not really?
I mean, we could.
There's not many.
It's not.
We could finale.
Children will listen?
Do children will.
Yeah.
Where do we want to start?
I like
Careful
this.
the wish you make.
Theater kids are the
Okay,
best
ready?
because they can just work it out like that. It's awesome.
You make wishes are children. Careful the path they take. Wishes come true. Not free.
Nicely done. Good little sample. We'll end with that. Go check these guys out. Into the Woods is the show. The Newburyport High School Theater kids. But always a pleasure, guys. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.
Thank you.
It's been fun.
Maeve Power, thank you. Sarah Hayden, the boss. We'll see you next time, everybody. Live at Drew's house. A little more. Get a little more music on the way out. Let's one more time.
Into the woods without
Don't start until you may lose the path that you may
Though it's fearful, though it's deep, though it's dark, though you may lose
You mustn't
the path
stop,
that
you
you may
mustn't
encounter wolves.
falter.
You mustn't stop, you mustn't
You
stop, you have to.
you